No matter what a person does, there's always the unresolved problem that they're not good enough. That's why people keep searching for more, better, or different. If the person's lucky, it becomes clear that getting what they want or getting what you want never brings you happiness. Lasting happiness, lasting contentment, that's what we're all searching for after all. We spend an enormous amount of energy and time, our whole lives in fact, trying to find something or someone that we think will complete us. This problem is fundamental to each of us, and your mind wants to be free from it, be free from this problem. But how is that attained? In Vedanta, there are three factors that determine the result of an action. They are in Sanskrit, prayatna, which is human effort, kala, which is time, and daivam, which is God. Prayatna, kala, and daivam. Effort, time, and God. The first two, prayatna and kala, they're within your control. But it's the last one, daivam, that determines the result. This is why in Vedanta, God, Ishvara in Sanskrit, is called the karma paladatta, the provider of karma, the provider of the result of your actions, the fruit of your actions. The problem isn't that you lack anything. The problem isn't that you lack any object. It isn't even that you lack any experience. The problem is that you lack in itself. The problem is simply lack, or this notion that that you're lacking. To put it another way, if you think you lack an object or an experience, then you will begin to seek that. Yeah? The result you desire, it'll only be temporary, limited. We know this in life. So the answer to the problem, it can't be that you lack an object or experience. The solution will be in regard to addressing this notion of lack itself. You are both the problem and the solution. Everyone is the same. The fact that the problem is within you means that the solution is also. And it is because of this reason that there is in fact no problem. This is to do with understanding. When you don't understand, when you do not understand, there's a problem. But when you do understand, it's realized that there never was a problem. There never was a problem in the first place. Enlightenment is freedom from something, bondage or suffering. So this is actually a negative. That being said, there is nothing more positive for a human life than enlightenment. Enlightenment is freedom, but freedom from what? Hmm? Freedom from something that you don't want. It's it's not freedom from security or pleasure, Arthur or comma. And this is very important, as there can be much spiritual idealism in the spiritual world. For the enlightened person, there may still remain usefulness for security and pleasure. Yeah, of course, why not? There's a freedom to choose for the enlightened person, free from conditioning to choose. Enlightenment is freedom to pursue security or pleasure or not. So there is a clear choice for the enlightened being. And this ability to choose, it resolves idealism, projections, judgments, and superiority, which are symptoms of the notion of separation and limitation. Everyone has heard the saying, going with the flow. Yeah. But what what's really meant by this? Does this mean going with your flow? The flow that you want and desire? What use is your own personalized flow in a world that you cannot possibly control? It's useless, isn't it? If you've been watching our if you've been watching our previous videos, we explained how the whole problem of suffering, it's due to want and need. So going with the flow can't mean your flow. Going with the flow means going with what life provides, with what life delivers. When you're able to do this, you bend like a blade of grass in the wind. Nothing will impact you because you are content due to no longer being bound by want and need. You will be fearless in the face of fear, and problems will be took out of problems. You will be content with or content without. which is constant contentment. That this is real freedom. Okay, guys, any comments, please write below in the comment section or DM myself, Vicky, or Judy.